Do you have trauma about someone unleashing the boost?
I feel like you unleash the boost all the time, and it makes me uncomfortable. It's like, I don't want to be there when you're hitting up the boost.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
And it's just really sad to see my friend deteriorate from the boost. So that's how it makes me feel.
I'm sorry. That was fucked up of me to bring up.
Yeah.
Boost. Not even once. What's up, lowcomers? It's Composting, the most nickel podcast in the world. I'm your head's host, fucking Raz Rosa, joined as always by my tails co-host, Joku.
I'm the tail of composting. What's up?
Not much. How are we doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. The day before yesterday, I fell on ice again. I've been falling on ice a lot lately. It's not good.
Yeah, true. Very tragic.
Yeah, I'm sort of like, Jesus, in a sense.
A failure?
Yeah.
Was Jesus a failure? I don't think Jesus was a failure.
Was Jesus okay? Let's break this down. What were Jesus's goals?
I think you're nothing like Jesus.
How am I unlike Jesus?
Well, number one, you're not cool.
Jesus wasn't cool. He got killed for throwing around like $7 in cash at some synagogue.
Cool. He got nailed to a cross. That's cool.
No, it's not. It's lame.
Your ass would never get nailed to a cross. Bro, what did you do? You're telling me that being nailed to a cross is, like, lame? But what did you do this week? Wait, okay. You know what's also lame? Texting an army representative. You're bad, blah, blah, blah. And then they'd be like, then they own you because you insulted them. And then you come back and be like, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were a real person, and I'm really sorry about my actions.
I never said that.
You basically did. You fucking did. Dude, you might have. Dude, you were like your high school. You fucking got to human furniture in like 2 fucking clicks. Because you became the human furniture.
I became the human furniture for the U.S. military.
Yeah, dude, because you just like fucking bowed down and let them put their let them sit on you like a chair, bro.
Okay, for context.
Here, I'll read the text that you sent.
Oh my god.
Good afternoon, Rosa. I'm Petty Officer
John.
I'm reaching out to see if there's any interest in the Navy as a career or a stepping stone to something else. We have part/full-time options, bonuses for certain jobs, and pay up to $65,000 in federal student loan debt. If you don't have any interest, please let me know so I can log it. Have a great day. Fuck the military, fucking pig. Never contact me again. They replied with a ha-ha reaction and then said, good luck out there. And you said, thanks, pal. They gave you a thumbs up reaction. You texted me this. And then I made fun of you for it.
No,
because
I said, dude.
Yeah, you texted me and said I took the L here.
Yeah. Okay. So don't say that I was like.
But I also made fun of you.
Okay.
Well.
So
but
no,
then, wait.
It sound like I was like being like.
Wait. We have to let Rosa finish her text. Not gonna lie, I thought this was a robo text My bad for being aggro, but no, not interested. No problem. They should have just left your ass on red.
Look.
Dude, you can't defend yourself, and I don't want to hear what you gotta say.
Were you a lawyer?
I don't want to hear what you have to say. You're saying Jesus is not cool for being nailed to a cross, but that is the lamest shit I think I've ever seen. That is like barbed wire.
Can I explain why I like Jesus? Can I explain why this actually makes me like?
No, not at all. Not at all. This is barbed wire Barbie level core.
No, except I literally said that in the text.
Yeah, I know, but like even backpedaling is so barbed wire Barbie core.
Dude,
Everything
I can't
about
win.
Everything
yeah, I agree. It was lame. It was bad.
No. What you were texting me is, I'm gonna quote, "Kill thorn-petaled Rosa," and you texted me with like the reply of like you replying to the military officer being like, "Sorry for being aggro," and you're like, "I just killed thorn-petaled Rosa." Like, what the fuck?
Do you think I'm being completely serious when I type out the sentence, I am going to kill, quote, thorn-petaled Rosa?
Yeah, I do, because I think it's like it's deep-seated. It hits for you, I think.
It's deep-seated? What the fuck do you mean it's deep-seated?
It's deep-seated like the fucking seeds of the roses.
It's deep-seated like Lysenkoist seeds during the Great Chinese Famine. Because they buried their seeds like 10
You're right,
feet down.
you are trying to be the Chinese Emperor #2.
I am the Chinese Emperor. It's true, he caught me.
You're second in command. You saw that barbed wire Barbie was becoming the Chinese Emperor and you wanted a little piece of that pie.
Did you know, in the Taiping Rebellion, I think it's more people died in the fucking Taiping Rebellion than the entirety of World War One.
Interesting.
Yeah, Chinese people just love killing motherfuckers. Like a lot of them. Would Barbed Wire Barbie have information like that? Dude, we can't mention her every episode. Now I'm starting to feel bad.
It's like laughing at a homeless person. You're like, okay, but to be fair, she is cosplaying as a homeless person.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
What am I? She's a homeless
beast?
bester.
You're
Hype beast?
Yeah, remember?
Oh yeah, Joku calls me a hype beast even though I just wear like a cardigan.
You're a hype beast, bro. What are you wearing right now? You're wearing some hype beast type shit.
I'm wearing a cool shirts shirt and pajama pants.
Cool shirts is hype beast.
Yeah.
Australia.
Hello, I'm a hype beast. That's your joke for this episode.
How much that outfit cost?
I'm thinking. Okay, the shirt and the shirt was like $70 and the pants were like $5.
Uh-huh. You got the belt buckle on?
Why the fuck would I wear my diesel belt with pajama? Do you think I wear that to keep my pajama pants up?
I didn't know what kind of pants you were wearing. I wasn't looking.
Look.
Why is Chernobyl trending on Twitter?
Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh fuck, it happened again. Jesus. Oh, actual good news. There's actually been advancements towards a ceasefire in Ukraine. Which, that's good.
The Russians just blew up Chernobyl.
There's not a nuclear fallout, is there?
The place is already a nuclear biohazard.
Oh, well.
Here's the video of it.
Oh, that's probably not good. Putin, stop! Dude, I hate inter-imperialist war. This shit needs to stop.
Here's Chernobyl. Rip my elephant's foot. I'm so sad.
It's such a weird thing to do.
Yeah.
That has to be like some sort of fucking war crime. What the fuck? Well, I don't know why they're doing this shit when we're like a month away from a ceasefire. Yeah. At a certain point, you just kind of need to realize that there's no method to Putin's madness, just kind of a madness to the method, you know what I mean? He's a lot like Trump in that regard.
Yeah.
He just does shit. Or the oligarchs just tell him to do shit more than anything.
Alright, we got movies to talk about. I don't care about Russians. I care about Chernobyl, and that makes me sad.
I don't care about Russians.
If you're a Russian fan, I don't care about you.
Wow. I care about the international proletariat. That's all I care about. Yeah, why don't we hop right into it?
We watched Wolfman from 2025.
Oh!
Rosa the Furry here. What do you have to say about this, Rosa the Furry?
Okay. I want you to imagine this guy.
Imagine you're a furry and you're in your little fursuit and you got your little paws out and you're like, imagine a little guy.
Okay. Every kitty has her fucking claws. You turned away for that.
Thank you, Fursuit Rosa. Anyway, we watched Wolfman, and it's about a guy in Oregon whose father loves wolves, and then his father becomes a werewolf, and boom shakalaka, generational trauma is born. And then the child goes back like 20 years later, and then he turns into a werewolf
from his dad, who's a werewolf.
Yeah, and it's fucking awesome sauce, and this is an incredible movie, and generational trauma or something like that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Saw actor and writer.
Like, this sucked. I just want to say, like, we both love horror movies, you know. Like some of our highest rated films on the show are stuff like The Thing, which is about like the Cold War.
Wait, you've seen The Thing? You're like a film major, bro.
Under the Skin, which is about misogyny.
That's not a horror movie.
Oh, whatever.
According to Sin to Nerdle, it is not a horror movie, and it's a thriller.
Oh, whatever. Funny Games, which is a mad commentary on violence in film.
Family Guy.
Salo, which is about the bourgeoisie. And Punishment Park,
I wouldn't call like Salo a horror movie, low-key.
I don't know. But let me do my speech before
you.
Okay.
Your speech is bad.
In Punishment Park, which is about class struggle.
That's not a horror movie. Punishment Park is not a horror movie.
Okay, what is it then?
It's a thriller. It's a drama.
A thriller? Okay, my bad.
What are you talking about? It's a horror movie. It's literally. Bro, I'm sorry I hate to break it to you, but Punishment Park is not genreless. It's not
Hitchcock inspired.
I'll show you a Hitchcock inspired.
Something.
I'll show you something Hitchcock inspired.
You look way better in my room. Okay. Point being, this is kind of a horror movie about generational trauma as it relates to parental abuse, except it sucks. It is bad. I will say there is a homeless guy in this movie who I love. The main character's daughter accidentally bumps up into him, and he says, "The dog don't jump off the motherfucking leash," and I really liked that. You know what I mean? I think that was awesome. But other than that, this shit sucked.
Yeah, you liked it because it's a homeless person, and since you're Thorn-Petaled Rosa, you're like, I need to cosplay as homeless people because you're
Okay, but I'm a hype beast cosplaying as homeless people. Except the homeless people I'm cosplaying wear cardigans and diesel belts.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just want to clarify.
This movie sucked.
This movie fucking... Dude, the only good thing about this movie is my notes. Because at a certain point, I just started writing shit like... He got the Fent incontinence. He got the Fent shivers. He got the Fent scratches. He got the Fent cannibalism. Doing the Fent walk. This shit in Fent vision. throws up finger. He looked like AI Homer off the Fent. What the oh.
Yeah, you do the voice.
Hello. Come on, Fen. Homer, you can't keep doing Fen. Homer. Homer, stop. Homer, you a crazy ass white boy. You know that, Homer? I'm doing the thug shaker. Watch me throw it back like sexy red. Homer! Hooga, hooga, you got ass on you. God damn, white boy can throw it back, Homer. Maggie! I like the Fent vision, where you get to see his Wolfman vision, and everyone's blue with laser eyes, and it looked like a stupid young Sheldon edit off of Instagram Reels, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm laughing about it. I know exactly what you're talking
Why
about.
are you turned away from me?
Because I just want to. Is that so fucking wrong?
It's weird.
Well, it gets me closer to the microphone, and I just feel
see.
like looking this way for right now. Is that... the sun is also, like, in my way. It's,
Oh,
like,
that's
1
fine.
o'clock, and it pisses me
I thought
off.
that you were just dissing me because I haven't brushed my hair yet, and then you were like, ew, look at this ugly I'm not gonna
Ew.
look at her. Ah!
Alright, calm it down, Lumpy Space Princess.
Bitch, you're the lumpiest motherfucker I ever done seen.
But you're one to talk. You got the lumps.
I got measles, mumps, and rubella, bruh.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
We're recording this on Valentine's Day.
I appreciate you.
Alright, whatever. Back to Wolf.
Jesus Christ.
Cry about it.
Yeah,
LSP,
it's just a generic story about, like,
werewolf.
yeah, him getting bit, him visiting, the woods, getting bit by a werewolf, and his lesbian wife has to shoot and kill him. That's the fucking movie.
But there's awesome werewolf fight.
There is an awesome werewolf fight, and the werewolf is his father. And there's werewolf suicidality.
Yeah. I guess like the commentary on generational trauma is cool. I don't know.
At least there's something. It's just like
it's like the only thing that this movie has. Like
Yeah,
the
I don't know.
acting is like bad. Nobody cares really. Like I hate the girl. I hate everyone. Like everyone's performance is dog shit.
yeah, the child doesn't even die, which is fucked up.
This ain't Antichrist.
No. Yeah, the movie looks bad. It's a generic Blumhouse score. The Moonlight particularly.
The score was so fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, it's just like I wouldn't be shocked if every Blumhouse movie has the same fucking score at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Moonlight looks fucking absurdly bad. It's blue to the point of looking like that one Pixar short with the UFO abduction. You know what I mean? Like it looks like they're about to get fucking probed every time that you see a window.
Yeah, this is
There's,
just
like,
a
two
very
good shots in it.
standard Blumhouse production, I feel.
Last Shot's fine. It's not offensively bad, except there's nothing enjoyable about it.
Yeah, it's a very average movie, but like it also just has nothing going on.
Yeah, like I don't really know what to fucking say about it, other than making like fentanyl jokes, which there's only so much I can do with that. There's not even enough to work with for like the making fun of it. It's just like Blumhouse schlock. You know how it is.
Yeah. It follows like every trend in the fucking book of like horror movie cliches. Like you gotta run, you got a fucking car starting, we got no service, we got no the look away, pan back, look back, oh now he's there type of shit.
Yeah, the jump scares are so predictable that I predicted every single one without without fail. One time I was able to count down to it perfectly. I don't know. It feels like Blumhouse has some sort of like Adobe Premiere Pro template for making a horror film, and they just kind of like shoot around their template and then drag the clips on the timeline until they can make the same horror movie, except the monster is changed out and the saying is changed. You know what I mean?
You know who the director is, right?
Who's that?
It's it's Alan from Saw.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Alan was also a writer on Saw. He's really good friends with James Wan. Except James Wan can like make a funny movie like Aquaman. What the fuck is your name? James Wan wannabe. Leigh Whannell cannot make a fucking good movie.
Yeah, like at least James Wan is creative. For all my criticisms I have of Saw movies, at least these traps are like cool and there's nothing
James
else.
Wan only directed the first one.
Oh.
He went to go do the Conjuring movies, the Insidious movies, the Maleficent, Aquaman movies, and some other stuff.
Oh, my bad. But I mean, this goes to the first Saw. Like at least at least it's a creative premise, and there's not really many other movies like it, you know?
Cube Sesevenin.
At least there's only 2 other movies like it.
Oh yeah, James Wan directed Furious 7, the best Fast and Furious movie.
No, Too Fast, Too Furious.
No, you're wrong. You're just completely wrong.
What do you mean? You can't just you're wrong me. I love
I'm
car.
gonna get into it. The reason why is because it's so fucking stupid and over the top. It's like watching Hard Boil but with cars instead of like, and that's why fucking Furious 7 is the best one. It's not a good movie, but it's like the funniest one.
That's fair.
Like, it's on the tip of like right before like it kind of like just kind of played into it, you know? Like, it's still semi-serious before it just was like, all right, we're doing Fast X now. And that's why I love Furious 7.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, I feel like the fact that most of this review has been us, like, talking about other things related to this movie rather than the movie itself shows what a nothing burger this is. I will say, the last shot in it is nice. It's them looking over a valley, which you see at the start of the movie, and I think it's a fine shot, and it's quite pretty.
So true.
Yep, and that's the only. It's like there's some in the transformation scenes. The second one, I like where the camera's like changing angles a lot. It feels very Grinch core, but in a way that I didn't mind. The first one wasn't great, but the second one I didn't mind. And like I said, it's not offensively bad. It's just like slop. You're leaving? Why are we leaving? You flipped me off.
I didn't flip you off. I just did this. I gave you like a keep going thing, but
I thought you were flipping me off.
No.
I
mean, there's not really much else to say, I feel.
Yeah.
I do like Christopher Abbott. He's the foreigner in Craven the Hunter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm thinking 4.5 out of 15 because it's not offensively bad.
Feeling a 4.5 as well.
Wow. What a great way to kick off 2025. That is giving
January.
it. What?
It's January. It's the dump month.
Yeah, I know.
No wonder.
Yeah, that gives it a 9 out of 30, putting it right between Megalopolis and Emilia Perez. Wow.
Well, alright.
Filmmaking.
We got a segment here called Joku's Big Gluck.
Joku and Narco Chugs.
No. Dude, you're ruining the bit.
Oh.
Fuck you. Never mind. I was gonna drink this for Joku bad glucking, but fucking Rosa over here ruined it. I was gonna drink a Red Bull, another Chinese Red Bull, but Mrs. Rosa over here has to open her big fat yapper and say cringe shit. She's sad. Rosa's sad. Anyway, welcome to Joku Badland Glucking. Today we're having this Chinese Red Bull. We're like another chugger. Choo choo, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a bad mother chugger.
Yeah, we're like another chugger. Choo choo. Anyway, here is the crack. That's for those little sluts at home. Oh, I spilled some on my pants.
Ew, slutty.
I'm cleaning my pants, and it looks like I'm stroganoff.
Yeah, now it looks like your beef. How you be stroganoff.
Do you like that TV show Beef? I can say it smells pretty good.
How does it feel? How's the pee feel of the?
Great. The fruit on it are an orange and a pineapple. Here you go, Rosa.
Those are good fruits.
Let's give this thing a taste. It's yellow.
Homer.
Ooh. It's honestly not that bad.
Are you gonna chug it?
No. I'm not Badlands Chugs. I'm Badlands Clucker. What did I say? Clugger?
You said Glucklands, Badlands Glucking.
Badlands Glucking here? That's what I said. Jokulands Glugging. We're gonna go with that. Jokulands Glugging.
We're still using the same graphic where it's max.
I don't want that graphic. I told
okay.
you. Dude, I like how I tell you something and you just like completely ignored me. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be a different name every time.
You never told me that.
I did. I remembered distinctively telling you that it is. I wanted it to be a different name. Are you looking?
Yeah.
I think I told you in call.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I remember specifically telling you that.
Okay, my bad.
It is your bad. Anyway, that's why I'm turning around, because you're a bad girl. You don't deserve my gaze.
Yeah.
Anyway, this Red Bull is not bad. I kind of like it. 0 sugar, 0 calories.
0 calorie.
0 calories. You can go to the store and you can be like, Mom, it's good for you. It's 0 calories.
But then you're gonna end up looking like that kid.
Yeah. Rosa. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, Rosa.
Oh.
Wouldn't you like a world with like 10 other Rosas?
Not if they're fat.
Would you have sex with your clone?
Probably. I don't know. Yeah.
What kind of answer is? Just say yes.
Yeah, I would. I mean, who the fuck wouldn't?
An asexual person?
Okay. Well, I mean, it's just a novel experience, is my thought.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Also, I'd like to meet my clone.
Well, do you think you would?
Weird.
Do you think you would kill yourself if you met your clone?
Yeah, we would kill each other.
No,
but...
I mean, like, in the sense that, like, you would find yourself very annoying and kill yourself.
Are you trying to say something?
No, I'm saying that, like, I feel like I would kill myself if I met my clone. I don't know.
Oh.
You know?
Kill yourself or your clone yourself?
Myself. I'm killing
Okay.
myself, not my clone. My clone is just... We're kind of gonna both... It'll be like a Thelma and Louise kind of style of, like, killing ourselves. We'll just find each other so, like, annoying. Yeah, I'm not telling you something, I'm just projecting.
Okay, yeah, my clone, I would just be, like, sad.
Sad and making out. Alright, sounds good.
Sad
Anyway,
fucking...
the score for this, Red Bull, Chinese variety, is gonna be a nice 4. Let's go 5, actually. I'm gonna go 5. Thank you for listening and tuning in to Jokulands Glucking. You gonna introduce the next movie?
Or
Or are you thinking about your clone self?
I was just thinking about, like, what the fuck do I make the graphic for Jokulands Glucks?
You don't need to make a graphic.
No, except I want to.
Okay. Are you worrying about the graphic right now?
No, I was just, like, thinking. I'm not worried.
Well, I'm waiting for you to introduce the
Have
next
you ever
movie.
thought before?
I'm waiting for you to introduce the next movie.
We watched 2024's I'm Still Here, aka Ainda Estou Aqui, directed by Walter Salles. It is the story of how in the 70s the Brazilian military junta disappeared a social democratic former congressman and how that affected his family.
Yeah.
Yep. What'd you think?
I thought this was good.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I also really like this movie.
Yeah, first thing that jumped out to me at least was this film's use of color. I really enjoyed it.
Very warm movie.
Yeah, and a big standout for me was the performance by Selton Mello, who plays the social democratic politician Rubens Paiva, who gives a very fantastic performance, and despite only really being in the movie for like the first 40 minutes out of this 138-minute runtime, his absence is really felt when he's gone. And there's such a fatherliness to his performance that I really, really, really appreciated.
Yeah, you could definitely feel the void of when he leaves. Like, I don't know, whenever, to jump ahead, whenever we're looking at the pictures of the 90s or whatever, of the father, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I started crying at that.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. I really felt. Damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the quote? Damn. I really. What is the quote? I don't remember the quote, but I'll just go.
That got a thug crying.
No, I'll just drop. I couldn't remember the line, so I'll just replace it with this one. Pimp down, pimp down,
pimp down, pimp down.
But yes, as I was saying, you can really feel like you can really feel his character, even though he's not around.
Yeah, this is so dumb. I don't know where my phone went.
Crow.
Never mind, whatever.
That's so sad.
Yeah, I'm over. I'm done. But it reminded the pictures of him had me reflect about my own dad. I was like, damn, that's sad, bro. It's so funny.
I'm watching Pimp Down.
Pimp down, pimp down. I'll put that audio in.
Oh, pimp down, pimp in distress. Oh my God, pimp down, pimp in distress. I need $150 million.
Pimp down's so funny. I love Pimp Down.
Pimp Down. Pimp.
Yeah, but everyone's performances in this were great. Even the child actors in this were great. And it really shows that when you have strong direction, you're able to pull out good performances even out of snot-nosed children.
True.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What else did you like about this?
I love the color. I felt really warm. The acting and the direction of scenes was also very good. The practicality of a lot of the scenes and the backgrounds. I always had my eyes on backgrounds in this.
Mm-hmm.
And there is just so much to look at in this movie.
Totally. Yeah, I really, 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 really loved this. Particularly the score. I thought was really fantastic. I have an appreciation for bossa nova, and I thought it was used in a very good way. I liked the use of handheld camera. I don't know the type of film that they used, but sort of handheld film camera footage in this I thought was great. I think that there is the message of the film about the brutality and the needlessness of disappearances, I think is a very, very relevant message given the treatment of undocumented migrants in our country contemporaneously. And yeah, there's a lot to love. What was your favorite scene?
I'm actually gonna say something else before I say my favorite scene. I also really liked the emphasis on photos and like capturing moments in the movie with
Yes.
like multiple tons of just family photo or group photos or recording of the video. It really puts an emphasis into that kind of documentation and kind of living in the moment in a sense and capturing that moment. And
Yeah.
it really helps in the end of the movie because you kind of get to see a lot of that.
Yeah.
You asked for my favorite part?
I do just want to add one quick thing. And the credits, they show the actual historical photos that these were based on. It's so impressive how
Yeah.
much care went into recreating those pictures of the family.
Yeah. What I'm gonna say is my favorite part: the eldest daughter never wearing a bra. Oh yeah, give me the money makers. Ah.
Eldest star could ruin my life.
That
Eldest-
was a little weird for me. I'm like, I don't need to see those muglies juggling.
Dude, stop. We're cutting that out. What the fuck? They were perky too. What the fuck are you talking?
Those
Dude.
Buglies is such a stupid thing.
1 second. I just need to process that.
You need to process how true it was.
Dude, sometimes I don't wear a bra in my own house. I feel like it's a normal fucking thing to do.
Bro, the thing is though, you've been on E for 5 months, 6 months.
Yeah, I don't have I don't have
Yeah, you don't have
Bucks.
giant jubblies.
Dude,
You don't got freakish flapjacks yet, bud. I hate to
thought-
break it to you.
I was blushing in the movie theater.
You were what? Blushing?
Yeah.
You were blushing in the movie theater?
Yes.
Were you saying you had a chub on?
No, what the fuck? I can't get it up anymore.
So what I'm hearing is you were, if your dick worked, you would get a chub.
That's such a weird thing to say to somebody.
You're in the same boat as me. I don't
Yeah.
know why you're
Okay,
acting like
if
it's
your
like
dick worked, would you have a chub?
No.
Mine would. Okay, whatever. Fuck you.
Well, yeah, you're the one saying I was blushing.
That's not blushing.
I was blushing at her. She was just so gorgeous.
I'm sorry that you.
Yeah.
you
Stop
have
being
no-
such a pervert.
Dude, saying I was blushing isn't a perverting. Dude, if I
Dude, you were jacking off in the theater.
that's
your
not relevant.
With your eyes, you were jacking off, or you were jacking off.
Well,
with your
I was
eyes.
fucking my popcorn, but that's not what's relevant right now. It's like I was completely flaccid.
You were jerking off your popcorn. How the fuck does that work?
No, I said I was fucking my popcorn. I was like Mr. Bean.
I thought your dick doesn't work.
It doesn't.
That's tragic.
I just like the hot butter dripping down into my bush.
So thanks for joining us on this episode. We learned Rose is a podcast, a guru, and a pervert.
Yeah.
Which I
Every
mean,
kitten has her claws. You looked up at me like you wanted to like put a bullet in your own brain.
I do want to put it in my own brain.
Suicide coup.
Suicidal ideation, baby. Oh yeah, we're doing it. What else did you like about this woman's breasts?
I wasn't gonna even bring up, dude. I like how you get to twist me to be the pervert when you literally are like, I love that the eldest daughter doesn't wear a bra. Ooh, her little jubblies were out.
I'm not the crypt keeper, but okay.
No, except that's the vibe. You were giving off.
I was
Crypt
just
Keeper
fucking
vibe.
like being goofy. It was stupid.
Okay.
I didn't really give a shit.
Back on topic. My favorite scene was the
Eldest daughter.
Dude, it does involve the eldest daughter. So now you're gonna be like, ooh, freaky Rosa. Ooh.
You are.
Yeah. Except I don't have freaky tattooed on my leg.
Yeah, but you do have freaky tattooed on your brain.
It is true. You fucking got me. Fuck! My heart! I loved her!
Think you're not funny, Rosa.
Nah, yeah, it's getting cut.
It's getting cut out. Good. It sucked. Stop doing Trump mannerisms, bro.
I love the eldest daughters.
Whoa, boobies?
No!
Dude, just admit it. Admit it,
I
you were
do!
blushing.
I'll admit it. Okay,
you were
yeah.
blushing in the theater like a little...
I'm a dyke.
like
What the fuck do you want from me?
I want you to say you're a little pervert. And go... Can you do that for me?
I'm a little pervert.
Fuck is it?
You know, I want the eldest daughter to be my gay little cow.
What the fuck does that mean?
Think about it. I want you to put that in your pipe and smoke
Wait.
it.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking. Oh wait.
What does a cow
wait,
produce?
Wait. I just thought about it.
Yeah, and you thought it wasn't on my A game today. I'm throwing up LeBron stats, bruh.
No, you're not. You're like the kid from the intro Space Jam, bro.
I thought you were gonna sound like the fat kid from Deadpool.
From what?
From Deadpool.
You are a very fat kid from Deadpool coded today, I will say.
Dude, why is it that like the first week I'm happy, in like
I gotta bring you back to your roots.
months you're like,
dude,
you fell off.
Well, I'm sorry that you are messaged an army recruiter.
Dude, I know.
And like made yourself
I
a
sent
fool.
it to you because it was now.
I don't know why, dude. I would keep that shit on lock. That is like something that like is a me thing. That's like a personal L. I don't like publicly open that to like any.
No, except I was
outside-
just like telling you that like I'm barbed.
Yeah,
I
you
have
are.
barbed moment.
You're
'Cause I
like,
thought
stop
you'd find
bringing
it-
barbed wire Barbie up, and you're like, I'm barbed. Like, fuck off, bro.
Dude,
If you're gonna do that, then like I can just say I'm you're barbed wire Barbie.
Bro, okay.
You're going, dude. You're gonna start your crackhead era soon. I'm just saying.
What the fuck?
Your time is nigh.
Okay, what's my
You have, like-
crackhead era going to tell? Starting a second podcast?
No, starting a fourth podcast
Dude.
called Train Boys.
What up, train boys? On board the train of pain.
Train Boys.
And the intro is just like some southern rock. I'm your host, Ding Bungle Daryl.
All right,
You're
that's
my
awesome.
Michael.
Anyway, let's go back to talking about this woman's breast that you love so much.
Okay, my favorite scene was the
Was
eldest.
the teenager stripping and going, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna jerk you off." In my mind. That was your favorite scene? And that was your reaction?
My favorite scene was the eldest daughter's send-off party.
Oh, yeah.
Where she dances with her dad because I think it's very cute. It has nothing to do with her boobs jiggling around. I know that you're going to say that. I know that you're going to say that to me. You're saying, it's because of her boobs jiggling around. It's because of her boobs jiggling around. And that's a thought that hasn't even crossed my mind.
Why are you saying that? What the fuck? Why would you think that?
Because you're fucked in the head.
You're the one talking about this girl's titties. Why are you talking about
You
her
brought it up!
Dude, why are you
gaslighting?
Dude, you're being very weird right now.
You're gaslighting, bro.
Dude, you're the one talking about her titties right now.
Bro,
I don't know why.
The party's like really weirded out.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Everyone at the party is really weirded out by you, Rosa. You keep like jacking off with your mind.
Sorry, 1 second.
You keep
mind bust. 1 second. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That's stuff of legends. Okay, I like the scene.
I like the dance scene. At the eldest daughter's send off. Because I thought it was really cute, and I really liked the music, and everyone's just having a good time.
I agree.
And you kind of are already expecting the impending doom of the reality that's gonna set in. So it just makes you sad, but also happy at the same time because it's a happy, fleeting moment.
Yeah, it's in the background.
Rosa likes it because of her
Dude,
giant.
I'm gonna look. Sorry that I'm more lesbian than you.
Sure, if sexually harassing and being a pervert equates to being more lesbian than me, then sure, be more lesbian than me.
Evil, dude. Do you want me to be miserable again? Is this your mission?
Bro, at least miserable Rosa knows her place.
Yeah, because I'm worn down and beaten.
Yeah, you don't like message army recruiters and apologize to them after they smoke you.
Dude, the 1 week until you are being compacted into a cube by me.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
That's so needlessly aggressive, what the fuck?
That's not even a joke, that's real.
You're gonna... Where in the face? How?
Well, there's perverted
See,
Rosa going at it again.
In the face, like, no, you won't punch me in the face.
No, I'm gonna punch you because you're a pervert. Anyway, what else did you like about this movie?
Dude, I was gonna talk about how the eldest daughter is my favorite character, and I really enjoy her character arc and how it reflects the time period of information travel between juntas in South America versus the rest of the world, but you're
You're already talking about it.
Yeah, okay. That I really like that. I really enjoyed the first act. I just truly loved, and it's what really made the movie for me. Like, it wouldn't work without the how incredible that first act is, because it's just what's in your mind throughout the rest of the movie, and the emotional climax of the film is sort of a callback to it, and it was super effective to me. I thought it was really nice.
It was a really good movie, and I really liked it. Do you have any criticisms for this movie?
Yes, but before we jump into that, one last thing I want to say. The saying I really enjoyed. There's a real appreciation of Brazilian culture put on display. As someone who's always wanted to travel to Brazil for an extended time, that's a place that I would like to live at some point. I really appreciate that. But in terms of criticisms, this movie has a time jump, 2 time jumps. I think the second one was kind of unnecessary, very unnecessary actually. I feel like all of the character arcs are resolved. after the first 25-year time jump. Would you agree with that?
I like what it represents about how they still capture the moment and they're still smiling. But there are some aspects in it that I'm not a huge fan of.
Yeah.
I'm very torn between how I feel about them because I really like what it represents and what it is, but at the same time, I'm like, it's all right.
Yeah. Like I don't. It's more so like from a utilitarian standpoint. Like I think that everything that's established, everything that I like about the first time skip does, but better.
Yeah, I would agree.
In my view, meaning
like I didn't need the second one. I would have been fine without it.
Yeah. And my thought process is with like
it's very queer brutalistian.
Yes, and it's like
a lot of like time jumps in the like to the future and in movies.
Yeah, and the 25-year jump I did kind of enjoy. There are some things I disliked about it, but I didn't mind it. Which were some of your criticisms?
Yeah, but around that, in the same kind of like vein as those, the time jumps I think are the weakest part of the movie, but like to varying degrees on how weak it is. I don't think it's like as weak as like the word weak sounds, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think that some of this film's politics are very, very liberal.
I wish it went a little bit deeper with some of the politics of it.
Yeah. It felt kind of neutered at points. I mean, we're dealing with a Trotskyite politician, so I'm not expecting him to be like Lenin, you know, but it's I did think that the whole like everything is okay now because Brazil is back to a liberal democracy, even though liberal democracy is the system which led to this heightened contradiction between capital and worker that led to the junta that still exists. And I mean, if it weren't for Lula, Brazil would have kind of reverted to that. It's still in a not a good place, really. Which I think that this film kind of tries to make it seem more like, oh, we're past that than is really the case. Even though it does do a good job showing that even years and years and years later, you're still living in the shadow of that era of heightened contradiction.
So true. Rosa, you're a true spitter.
Thank you.
Anything else we want to say about I Am Still Here?
No, I'm feeling a solid.
Can I say one more thing?
Oh, sure.
This is probably going to be our last movie from 2024 that we're going to talk about for a while.
Yeah.
We kind of got through all of the Oscar talks. The only one that I think would be interesting to talk about left would be No Other Land, but I haven't been able to see that because nobody is picking it up really for distribution. I think some people are because of it being nominated for an Oscar. But yeah, so really, I haven't been able to see that.
Really, unfortunately, my theater is showing it when I'm in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to change my travel plans around that, but I am very, 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 very disappointed that I'm not going to be able to see that. Because that is the film that I'm most excited to see from 2024.
Yeah, we'll hopefully get to it at one point or another.
Yeah.
But yeah. But this kind of concludes our 2024 movies, I would say.
Yeah.
I don't think I think we kind of got to everything we wanted to get to. We're not doing a Dune or a Wicked, I think. We both kind of are like, Wicked's a nothing burger, and Dune Part 2 is really good.
Yeah, like
Um,
the only joy I get out of reviewing Wicked is the fact that there's insane people out there who, like, if you give that movie anything less than a perfect score, they like jump down your throat for it. Except I don't really care. It's, I mean, you've like talked about it briefly. Like,
yeah.
I think that you can have assumed what we
Anyway.
would think about that. But
Anyway, that being said, I'm still here a 10.5 out of 15.
I'm feeling a solid 11.5, 15, putting it at 22 out of 30, making it go. I have our 2024 ranking up. Why do I do that to myself?
Because you're a fool.
I am a fool. It's true. Putting it tied with Duel and House. What do you think?
You go.
I'm gonna say right behind House. Putting it between House and Duel. Yeah. Good movie. Definitely check it out. I'm really glad it got nominated because I don't know if I would have seen it if it weren't for the Oscar nominations. Probably wouldn't have had the opportunity to. I mean, all right.
I recommended a movie for us to watch today.
You did.
This is a movie that I've been kind of sitting on for a while. And yeah, I recommended Bulworth to talk about this episode.
Yeah.
This is a movie about American politics in the 1990s, late 1990s. And we'll get more into that, but Rosa, what did you think about this movie?
Man, I mean, Warren Beatty's a guy that I like. Reds is a great movie. And I loved it. I really, really loved it. This is a satire of Democrat politics, coming from a Democrat Party insider, Warren Beatty, who I loved in this. I loved his performance. I loved his satire of particularly California Democrats. Basically, the premise of this movie is it's a suicidal politician that orders a hit on himself, and because of the fact that he has nothing left to lose, just starts being completely honest with people about the fact that he doesn't care about black people, the fact that he is beholden to the insurance lobby, about everything. And I think it was, despite coming out, one moment, I need to blow my nose.
Rose is blowing her nose. Guys, so be a little patient with her. She has a little blowy nosy right now.
Okay, I'm back.
Rose is back from blowing her little nose.
Despite coming out in 1998, it feels super relevant, particularly in the shadow of the Obama presidency and the 2020 U.S. presidential election. And it was super funny too.
Yeah, I liked it overall. I'm glad that I watched it. The poster is so fucking insane and captivating, and I kind of love it.
I love the poster.
I wish that this movie was a little more chaotic and crazy. But that being said, I still do think this is a really funny movie. Yeah.
Fun fact, Warren Beatty was meant to be the original co-star of Megalopolis.
That's awesome.
Which is awesome. And favorite thing is that in 2013, Obama said that he a New York Times article leaked the fact that in private, Obama spoke at length about his desire to go full Bulworth, which is fucking insane. That is an insane thing to say.
Insanely awesome.
yeah, the one time Obama was awesome. I really like this movie's opening. It's him like in his office having a mental breakdown, listening to an ad, where he's like, "I believe in a hand up, not a handout. Our our social security spending is out of control." Just like generic Clintonite Democrat ad sobbing, which I think was really funny. The fact that every single speech of his starts off with, "We're at the door of a new millennia." I love there's just a familiarity and almost hatred with liberal politics being put on display that I really like.
It's a little too on the nose for me. I will say that. I feel like at a point I'm getting a little beaten over the head with the idea.
Yeah, I would agree.
That's a criticism for you. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah.
That's a line from the movie.
Yeah, particularly when he, like, multiple times it just explains why, like, capitalism bad.
Yeah.
And why proletarianization led to the civil rights movement, and we need to do that again. And the fact that it's like the lobbies are in control. It was more novel a message in '98, which was definitely as corrupt a time in American politics, but it was a time of like right after the Cold War, just like general American patriotism, and like these things weren't at the forefront. The contradictions weren't as heightened as they are today, which I think slightly excuses some of the beating us over the head.
Yeah.
I will say I did like its
I guess I don't really
know,
think so.
slightly. Like very slightly. I still agree.
It's not gonna change my score.
No, me neither. Yeah. I like baller ass Don Cheadle.
Yeah, Don Cheadle was awesome in this.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
Just the idea of Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
Being a fucking pimp is so funny. It's so funny.
So awesome.
I really like the line where he's talking to a bunch of media executives. They always get me the big Jews on my schedule.
True.
Which I love. I love you, Warren Beatty.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he starts speaking in rhymes.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Warren Beatty and like Dennis Quaid kind of are synonymous in my head. One's sexual harassment and one's like hot, you know? Dennis Quaid is the guy from The Substance, the movie guy, and movie 43.
They do look alike.
Yeah.
He also looks a bit like Vince McMahon, the WWE guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Dennis Quaid, he's a little rat man, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I really liked this film's soundtrack. It kind of starts off with like generic ass West Wing ass orchestral score, and that transitions into hip hop.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. I don't know if The West Wing was out at the time, but it's a very good satire of that. In its first act. I mean, throughout even. No. Do you have anything else to say about it?
I do really like it. It's a little crazy. It's a little tee ha ha.
I will agree.
Yeah. Pretty good. Halle Berry in this or whatever. Or Halle Berry. Sorry, not Halle Berry.
Sorry, someone's ringing my doorbell. 1 moment.
All right, I'll finish what I was saying.
Sure.
Is fine in this, but yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about this.
Sorry about that. My Aunt Turtle and my Aunt Kathy made a surprise visit.
That's fine. I just started watching like early 2000 rock music videos. I was like, time for toxicity, time for chop soy, time for corn, freak on a leash, time for in the end. Now it's on My Chemical Romance.
Yeah,
I've never seen these ones. I'm like, holy shit. Like I've listened to MCR like a lot, like when I was a kid, but I never looked at the music video. I'm like, damn, now I kind of want to listen to Three Cheers. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think Three Cheers is my favorite MCR.
Oh
actor.
shit!
What?
Wait, no, I didn't stop recording. Never mind.
What were we talking about?
I was talking about Baller Don Cheadle, I think, but
Yeah, I think we were near the end of our discussion.
yeah. Do you have any criticisms other than?
Yeah, we've kind of touched upon them about like how it feels a little over the head. Some of the acting is like fine. Some of the story just kind of loses me in the sauce a little bit.
Yeah, it's very absurd, but in a way that is
no. Like I mean, like it gets like lost in the sauce in the sense that like it's absurd, but like I'm kind of just like okay. By like
I will say,
parts.
I did like the ending.
Yeah, the ending was good.
Yeah, the ending was good. He's shot in the end, but not by the mob, rather by someone who's unknown, which I believe to represent Capital.
Yeah.
He was shot by the owners of Capital. I mean, it has a discussion of like figures like Malcolm and Huey, who were killed by those.
Well, it literally shows them in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Shows like MLK and like Malcolm, and it also like references them by like the countless saying like the constant sayings of like why aren't there any like black civil rights leaders or whatever.
Yeah.
So it does make those homages. Which is cool.
He's basically Salvador Allende if he was a white boy with a little bit of swag on him. Which I fuck with. I'm feeling 13.
Feel a 13. Wow. That was just dropped. I am feeling a good old 10.5.
Okay. That puts this movie at a 13.5.
Wow.
Tying it with A Real Pain, Queer, and The Wages of Fear. What do you think?
I don't know. Put it where you think it belongs.
I'm thinking between Wages and Queer. Wait, let me pull up the I did a Twitter Q&A.
I thought you got banned.
Well, I did, except I can still pull it up.
Cool, I guess.
Okay. Q&A time. Ask us questions or explain a take of ours you disagree with and why. Angel, a fan of ours, commented, "The ending to Come and See is bad. Generally, the pacifism is the worst part of the movie. Also, Salo is peak."
We haven't talked about Come and See.
We haven't talked about Come and See.
So, not gonna comment on that.
But Salo is peak. I like Salo a lot.
Salo is fine. Good. I think you overrated a little bit, Loki. I'll disagree with that.
Yeah, I know. We disagree on Salo, but okay, I do have one question.
What?
What is one movie that we watched on the show that you think that if we were to rewatch it, you think you would rate a lot higher?
A lot higher?
Or a lot lower?
Give me a second. Let me pull up everything we've watched.
For me, I think it would be Punishment Park. I think I would rate Punishment Park a bit higher.
I might rank it lower. I don't know. I'd have to rewatch it. Pretty like maybe Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, Killers. I feel like
it would go down maybe a little bit.
I would put down like a point.
Yeah, I don't know. Not a lot of these. I'm not really like. I'm like fine with all of these.
Yeah. I think Love Lies Bleeding we rated a bit low.
I mean, I give it like a very average. I mean, On my own viewing, I gave it an average score, but whenever, like...
We
I think...
talked about-
Okay, here's what I think about Love Live Speeding. I think it would go up in the sense that, like, I learned how to count, and I would give it the score that it would actually, like, get from me.
Yeah.
You know? Like, like, I gave it a 6 in the recording. Like, I would give it a 7.5 now.
Yeah, I don't know. I give it a 5. I think
that's just like us correcting our own score rather than our opinion changing.
Yeah.
Though,
I don't want to edit it, but like.
Yeah, I wouldn't edit it. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, the only time I've edited scores is BRG episode.
Battle of Argyle.
Yeah.
Years.
Or it's always been like half a point.
Yeah.
You know?
There's not really a lot that I would change. I'm honestly looking at these and I'm like, I'd carry out like fine with all of these.
Fucking based.
What?
I said I'm looking at this. I'm like, God, we're fucking based.
Keep it in your pants. I know you weren't able to control yourself, and I'm still here, but it's okay. Try to control yourself now. You did not hear what I said.
I heard what you said just fine. It's just I chose to ignore you.
But
Which is something that happens to you a lot. You're often ignored. Like when you
Yeah?
make a joke, like people or pretend that you don't hear it,
Uh-huh.
that they don't hear it, and then you'll just like repeat it 3 times.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True.
I mean,
Truth
everyone
spitter.
does it.
Yeah.
I'm a truth spitter. You a snot licker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but all right, sure.
Um,
Based? Question mark.
Potentially. Yeah. I think we're gonna do another album time.
Yeah, we have an album to recommend.
Yeah. But
I have mine's picked out, so I'll go with it.
Sure.
I have an album here. By a band called Swans. Are you familiar with Swans?
I've heard the name.
Alright, I am recommending their first album, Filth, from 1983.
Yeah. Nice. All right.
And your album, Rosa?
I'm gonna be recommending 1971's Sly and the Family Stone. There's a riot going on. This is my favorite funk album of all time. Obviously, as a jazz musician, funk, jazz, these are like contiguous art movements. There's no clear line. So I do have
the album.
I will in a moment. Yeah, it's a funk album about the Black Power movement and the response to the album What's Going On, which is an album I also love. But yeah, banger album. I really hope that you enjoy it.
Cool.
Yeah. Let me look up the Spotify.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I have a movie to recommend.
Yeah, you do have a movie to recommend. Thank you.
Yep. Next week we'll be having our first ever in-person guest episode with repeated guest Elaine McLaughlin, and we will be talking about my favorite movie of all time, Come and See.
Yeah, you want to come and see, don't you? You want to see that girl from I'm Still Here. You want to see her little unbroadened titties.
They weren't little.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yours are.
They're B cups, which is actually pretty big given that I've only been on E for 5 months.
What?
Actually,
What did you just
no,
say?
only 2 months. I said they're B cups, which is big for only being on E for 2 months.
Uh-huh, buddy.
Yeah. Boob shamer.
Shaming your boobs.
Yeah.
Specific. I tried getting you an Apple Music link, but Apple Music sucks on computers, so you get a YouTube link.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
I end up
I don't know, bro. Pick a service that's like more abusive, but but is better to use on everything else.
I end up getting dude, a lot of the time I just end up downloading a FLAC for the album because I can listen through my good audio setup. But
Yeah.
Like, all I really need is the name. Yeah. Is there any advice that you want to give the people?
No. Don't be like Rosa. I don't know. Or actually be like Rosa, because she's a podcast guru now.
Oh yeah, big announcement. Starting a second podcast.
A third.
Pod Talk I'm the producer of. I'm not
But
like...
you're still on some of the episodes, so you're a part of the process, so it is your third podcast that you're working on.
Yeah, I'm starting a third podcast, but I'll actually be co-hosting this one. That'll be announced next month, who my co-host is, and I think it's something you guys are going to be excited about. Politics podcast.
Yeah, therefore we're getting rid of all of the politics on this channel. We're moving them over there.
We're now apolitical.
Yeah, we're centrists.
This is a centrist film review podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
love Hitler.
Mew fishhook theory or some shit like that.
It's true.
Anyway, thanks for coming on this journey with us. I'm the eldest girl from I'm Still Here.
And I'm her bra, which is in another room.
Not your pervert in a movie theater. And we're
composting. Ba-la-ba-ba-la-ba-ba-la.
Can't believe you blushed. You admitted to blushing in the theater when you saw her?
That's the gayest shit I've ever said. That's the gayest shit. It's true I did blush, but it's the gayest shit I've ever said.
Take another. Just take another.
Dude, okay, the happier I am, the more L's I seem to be taking. I need to become depressed again.
Yeah, that's what you told me about comedians.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe I just need to be sadder.
Yeah, then you'll be funnier.
I thought it was funny this episode. Why are you being
very
silent?
perverted this episode?
I was not.
Jusqu'ici, tout va bien.